Hello everyone. Just an update on couple of videos I've posted on Turkey Lira situation. As you might be aware, Turkish Lira crashed over last year to around 58% against United States dollar. So if I'm not wrong, I believe it was around 1:6, 1:8, and it was down to 1:18 at one point, just over 18, couple of days back only, a few days back. So yeah, it has crashed significantly over last 1 year, uh, but in last few days. Um, Turkey central bank and their president have come up with these weird measures to control that drop. And fun enough, they have been successful so far. So the first Lira went back to about 13 or 14 from 18, uh, and now it is down to almost 11. So yes, they have been able to control it for now, but as I've been sticking with my word, this is very temporary because the measures they have taken are not going to help very much. And I'll go into some details in this blog. Um, so what are these measures? Basically, what uh, as I explained in my previous videos as well, that really in order to tame the inflation, um, Turkish central bank needs to increase the interest rate. So if interest rate increases, that means liquidity is sucked out of the system, and liquidity is sucked out of the system. That means less money is there in the hands of people. That means less they can consume or spend, and that means the prices of things and stuff comes down. So inflation get in control. Instead, what Turkey has been doing is reducing the interest rates. So instead of increasing to control the inflation, they have been reducing the interest rates. So doing exactly the opposite, and that's exactly what actually caused the crash in the Turkish lira. So, uh, so the Erdogan came up, or the central bank and the Erdogan, the president, came up with this weird um, idea that instead of openly increasing the interest rate to control everything, um, we are going to do this stealth increase in rates uh, to actually control the crash in lira as well as inflation. And for now, it has worked. And the way they have done it is by uh, bringing that uh, onto tax the stealth increase in interest rate, bringing the burden of that onto taxpayers. So um, they have basically been successful in stabilizing the lira through that. Um, the cost, or now let's talk about cost. Cost has been really high. So according to preliminary calculations, um, Turkish currency from the terminal collapse this week has costed them anywhere between $6 billion to $13.5 billion. Okay. Uh, Net foreign assets fell by nearly $6 billion early this week. So they had to sell the foreign assets or foreign. Now, foreign assets could be anything. It could be foreign currencies, foreign bonds, um, any other foreign infrastructure assets they had, all that they need to sell to dump that to save the lira. Um, and why is this significant? Because the fall of this 5.9 billion uh, is actually taken the net foreign assets in negative. So net foreign assets dropped by $5.9 billion or 6 as it was mentioned earlier to minus 5.1. Actually, no, to minus 5.1. So it was near about net foreign assets were near about zero anyway, and now they are negative 5.1 billion. So this is the chart. They used to be net foreign assets used to be near about 20 billion near in early November, and now they are negative 5.1 billion dollars. In other words, um, if they had some positive foreign assets like I explained, bonds, currencies, or anything else, now they have borrowed the foreign assets from somebody else, not their own, not Turkish central bank's assets, but they have borrowed it from somebody else and then sold them also in the market to just keep the lira up or keep the strength in lira. So pretty crazy. But it gets even worse. The opposition party, the top economist in the main opposition party, is saying it's not limited to six. Actually, they have spent just about 13.5 billion to help defend the lira in the December in the December month. So not just 6 billion that Bloomberg or some of the outside, Bloomberg actually is saying, but it's near about 13.5 billion. Now, mind you, this is the opposition party, so take it with some grain of salt because they are there to criticize the incumbents anyway. But wouldn't surprise me if the numbers are extremely high. They may not be as high as 13.5. They may be only 10 billion, but it's still significantly higher than 6 billion that Bloomberg is saying. So yeah, this is really really bad for Turkey. So they pretty much are run out of foreign assets or foreign reserves. Um, Now the total Turkish reserves dropped by a record 9 billion to 12.5 billion dollars as of Friday. So even the total net reserves, not just the foreign, so total reserves could also include other assets as well, like gold or something else they consider as reserves. So that also the net also reduced significantly. It dropped by 9 billion to only 12.2 billion dollars. Um, and as I shared with you in my previous videos, if you consider uh, all the foreign exchange swaps they have done with other countries, their existing net assets were already negative $49 billion. So they are already in deep doo-doo as far as their foreign exchange assets goes, or foreign reserves goes, I should say. Um, and earlier this year, they have used 165 billion in central banks' foreign currency reserves to just prop up the lira. $165 billion they have dumped in the market just to keep the Ponzi scheme going. But that basically means they are really running out of hard assets. And once they got left nothing, it will be even the crash will be even worse. And that's why I'm sticking by my words, because they are just throwing good money to save the crap, bad economic policy they have created in the country. And it's not going to end well. No questions about it. It's going to be extremely high inflation, if not hyperinflation. So anyway, there you have it. That's the update. I'm going to put this link in the description below. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye.